Hello, class. I wanted to show you real quick the peer evaluations process. The thing you want to do here is pretty much the same as how the class eval worked. So you go to World Music Projects and go to the project description. And this, again, familiarize yourself with what questions are expected for the peer evaluations. A couple of different things on this one than what you got on the class. You can see there's 7 items rather than 5. The first one is the name of the student, and then also additional comments. So both of those are things that you type in rather than just click in and answer. So you come back to, again, the main page, or like I did there, you saw that the evaluations is where you're going to go for your peer evaluations. You should only see one, and it should indicate the team that you've been on for the entire semester. So I put the demo student on Team 9, and so we click on that, and then it runs just like a regular quiz. You click Begin Assessments. Now, one thing I'll point out here, though, is that if you note, it says attempts allowed, and the maximum number there is 5. And the reason for that is because there are a maximum of 5 students on each team. Now, your particular team may have had fewer than 5, and the point is what you want to do is fill out one of these peer evaluations for each member of your team. If there were 5 members on the team, that means you evaluate the 4 other members of your team as well as yourself. Okay? The reason I have you evaluate yourself is because you get a chance to have your say in terms of how you contributed to the project. All right, so I look at all of the evaluations. The peer evaluations is really a very time-consuming process, so the earlier you can get these done in the week, the better for me. But in any case, that's the reason that you have 5 attempts there. So we type in the name of the student, Tiger Woods. And then again, those questions that appeared on the project description are what you're going to see here. And so you can just go ahead and fill those out as you think are appropriate. And when you get to the last question, you'll see that it's different. It has a box here. And this one is where you have a chance to have a better year next year. This is where you get a chance to make your comments about that individual that you're evaluating. So if they did a great job, you want to say so. If they did a poor job, if they didn't contribute to the team very well, or you had problems with them, then this is the place where you put that. Okay, and I will read it, and that'll help me in terms of assessing each individual person's grade. Okay, so after you're done with that last question, again, you save that, you click Finish, and it is submitted to the computer. All peer evaluations as well as class evaluations are private. You will not be able to see no one will be able to see what others have said about their teammates, so no worries there. So again, you go through the same process to get to the peer evaluations. You'll notice here now it says attempts completed 3, and now I'm going to fill in for another person here, LeBron James. All right, and I live in Cleveland, so what are you going to do? So when you get to the last question here, right? LeBron is a basketball player. That seems on the fence, right? Neither positive nor negative. Okay, so you put in that second one, click Finish. And you're going to do that for each member of your team. Okay? So if we were to go to it one more time, I just want to show you that now it will say 4. Attempts completed 4. Okay? So you do that for each member of your team. So that's how you do the peer evaluations. I did want to make one other comment that I forgot to make on the class evaluations. Okay? What I showed you before, you made your class evaluations. Same thing, you went here to do them, right? Class evaluations, whatever team, after you've downloaded their project and looked at it, you go ahead and evaluate it. But what I don't have on those is a place where you can make comments about the project. Okay? So what I'd like you to do, if you're so inclined, all you need to do to congratulate or criticize one of the projects is go to the main board, the final project submission boards, go to the particular thread that has that team's project, and then hit reply, just like you do on your weekly discussion posts, and say whatever you want to say. This project was great, right? And then you would click post, and that way the members of that team get some feedback from you all in the class. I encourage you to do that. You don't have to do it. It's not required. The class evaluations are required, but the comments there are not. But again, I'm sure others would appreciate your feedback on their team project. So that's how you do the peer evaluations as well as the discussion posts for the class evaluations. And if you have any questions, please post them to the instructor in outbox, and I'll be happy to answer them as soon as I can. All right.